Thank you, Mr. Board President and Board, for the opportunity to speak this evening. I'm Steve Box, Environmental Stewardship Executive Director. And we still have concerns about the due diligence that's gone into identifying, quantifying, and documenting the impacts that these permits will have, or this particular permit will have, on surface water resources, as well as the permits that are both surface water permits and groundwater permits. And you're hearing tonight from those folks who have concerns about that. On the other hand, when we look at this permit and look at the DFCs, we see that it at least falls within what we would consider to be an acceptable range for consideration of such a permit. I hope each of you, may I ask, have you received the letter that I sent last week? And if you haven't, I would be glad to provide extra copies. Okay. And in that letter, we talked about the district permitting process and the current permit applications. In particular, we do support the resolution of Bastrop County. And in that resolution, they're basically asking you to stand tall and follow the management plan. And we agree that if you follow the management plan, we think that there's a wise way forward to manage this process. And that's particularly to look at the MAG and to look at the DFCs, and then to do the balancing act between what's needed for pumping and what is necessary for conservation and protection of the groundwater resources. So when we look at Management Plan Appendix A as a guideline, and Table 2 particularly, we find that the General Manager's recommendations and the data indicate that the Manville project alone does not bust the DFCs, either in Bastrop, Lee, or in total. And also the project plus existing pumping does not exceed the DFCs. And on that basis, it would appear that there's adequate room to permit more in this aquifer than what has been permitted so far. And so this might be one of those that would fall in that range. We also understand, in looking at Section 8, that's where the DFCs are defined. I think that would be good in the future to actually put those in the same table so it's really clear right in that table whether or not they're.
You have 15 seconds.
Okay. Furthermore, it seems that Manville has adequately demonstrated a current or near future need for the water wells, and so that also falls within your jurisdiction. So certainly I feel like these could be permitted. The question really becomes whether or not they should be permitted whenever you consider the other concerns.
Sounds like.
Thank you, sir.